guys, this is Daniel. Sorry for the poor quality video and for the caveman look. This is what I look like when I don't shave for 3 days, and it's also how I look like when I don't shave for a month. This is the most I get. Both a little immature but still very practical. Today I'm at my parents-in-law's house. We have moved into the guest room, where we'll be staying for a few weeks until we actually go to China. And today I want to talk about a little about the power of our thinking, what we think about, and what we can actually do just by thinking differently. And the reason I got thinking about it was earlier today, when we were packing and when we were doing the last things we needed to do to get out of our house and to be finished with the moving. We at around noon we went to the city to get something to eat, and I ordered a burger. And in that burger there was tomatoes, and I've never been able to eat a tomato. I've always hated the taste. I've always loathed the having tomatoes in everything, in salad, in burgers, in you name it, everything that usually has tomatoes in it. I don't like it. But today I thought, I asked myself why I didn't like it, and I couldn't come up with an answer. I've just never liked it. They look delicious, the red color and everything. They look delicious. I want to be able to like them, but I've never been able to like them. And I got thinking about the earliest memory of tomatoes was when I was a little kid, and my mom was giving me a tomato, and I just said instantly, without thinking, I don't like that. Maybe because I was hoping to get a cookie or something in return, if I said I didn't like that, but I don't know. I just said without thinking, I don't like it. And ever since then, I've never liked tomatoes. So I thought, if I don't have a reason for it, then I don't want to have that conviction. And I just thought to myself, well, many people like tomatoes, and a lot of people really enjoys tomatoes in their burgers, in their food, and says that it gives the food in question a different flavor than if you didn't have any tomatoes. And I thought, well, I want to enjoy that experience. So for the first time in my life, I didn't remove the tomatoes, and actually instead of just putting one slice of tomatoes or two, there was actually 4 pieces of tomatoes in this burger. It was not a regular burger; it was a Turkish burger made from a cafe which made Turkish food. It was first time eating there, and it was actually quite good. But I didn't remove the tomatoes, and I could taste the tomatoes, but they tasted differently now. It didn't taste like that taste that I've always hated, and I've always enjoyed not to have in my mouth. But it gave the whole burger had a taste, and everything in the burger contributed to that taste, and the tomatoes gave it a kick, gave it something good, and I liked it. So just by changing your thinking, ask why you think anything you think. Ask why you have the conviction you have. Ask yourself, why don't I like these things? Why do I like the things I like? Why do I need this? If you have something you want to obtain, or something you want to do, but something's keeping you from it, ask yourself why you have it like that. And then maybe you'll be able to just by the power of your own thinking, change the way you look at things. There's a slogan that I like to use very, very much. It's change the way you look at the world, and the world will change. If you look at things differently, then things will appear differently to you. And it is amazing. And actually, it's really funny sometimes, because I've used it before when dealing with addictions. When I've helped people get rid of some addictions with fast EFT, and I actually treated my wife at some point for not an addiction, but she wanted to not be so not she wanted me to help her to being less fond of drinking sodas, cokes and Fantas and those carbonated drinks. And first I said to her, smell it. And what does it smell like? And she said it smelled really very sweet. And I said, think about the early times when you could, the earliest memories you have of drinking this soda. And she was thinking back of these lovely memories and those good times when she drank it. And then I would tap. I would do the faster EFT maneuver on her, and then I would ask her to smell it again, and it smelled differently now. Now it smelled bitter, and then she could all of a sudden remember all the times where she had been maybe, I can't remember this exactly, but she remembered now sometimes where she were sad, and then she would drink the soda to be reminded of the better times in her life when she would drink these sodas. And then I would do the EFT process again, and then the smell would change. And after I've done every smell, then I would do the smell, and the same thing happened there. The body reacts to our senses from our past experiences, from what information is stored in our mind. And if it doesn't like something, or if we don't like something, then it's not because we don't like it. It's because we connect it with something that we don't like. And by changing the way we remember the thing we don't like, then we can change how we react to the things in our past, in our present. So that's just what I wanted to talk about today. That you can actually, just by the power of thinking, or by using fast EFT, or by using something completely different, you can change how you perceive things today. And you have the power within you to do whatever you want, and to like whatever you want, and not to like whatever you want not to like. And this is what I wanted to talk about today. A little PS. Yesterday I set a new goal, and it has been very tough to keep, because the goal was to be physically active and to do jump rope every day. And we have been moving ever since. We have been packing and moving things and lifting things and been very active ever since 6 o'clock this morning, and it is now almost midnight. But I set a goal yesterday. For 1 week I will do jump rope every day, no matter what. I will do exercise, and after I finish this video, I'm going outside and I'm doing jump rope. So when you set a goal, do it. You will never regret doing something if you're doing it to achieve a goal you have set. But you have to set the goal. You have to know that you will actually achieve the goal, and then you'll just get a kick to do the things that may seem hard, but you know you want to do. So that's what I wanted to say today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos, and thank you for all your support. Bye.